how do you afford that new big studio space? Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Today you get something else nice to look at if you're sick looking into my face for almost 700 episodes. Today you get a nice alternative in the shot. It's Saturday, it's a boring Saturday. Basically we didn't do a whole lot of fun stuff, just grocery shopping. Then there was this royal wedding thing. So today is royal wedding day. I'm just trying to escape. Really not my thing. I just escaped to an electronics store. Spontaneously bought the better GoPro. I got the one for 200. I didn't really like the quality, so I switched to the one for 400, the Hero 6 Black. It's a little better, still not even close to this kind of quality. Then of course testing the GoPro like crazy. Here's a picture of the old one and here of the new one. Yeah, it's better. I don't know if it's worth it, twice the price, but I mean, with cameras you usually get what you pay for. Then of course a little bit of snacks. I don't know how, but somehow we got some snacks.
Magic.
Yeah. And now for the rest of the day we have to start packing for the long vacation. So I just thought to do something quick and easy, and that is another Q&A answering all of your questions that you submitted me on my Instagram stories. If you're interested to be part of it and also submit your question and get an answer here on the vlog, the link will be down below in the description. Now just Q&A. First up, is the way to your new studio shorter or longer? Yes, it's definitely longer, but not by much. By car, it's instead of 10 to 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on traffic. By bike, it's instead of 10 minutes, 20, but it's the same as with the car, because with the car you have to drive around the Haber area, and with the bike there's like a shortcut only for bikes and pedestrians. So I might actually use the bike a lot more, which wouldn't be a bad thing. I just need to move more. Just sitting in the studio isn't good. So a bike to the studio, and it's a nice way. It's along the river for 20 minutes. It's beautiful. How do you make a preset, and what is important to make your own presets? I would usually, especially if you just start with presets by other people, tweak them to your liking and then saving them again. I think the biggest problem creating your own presets is usually saving them. I always make cool sounds, but I never save them to reuse them as a starting point. So save your presets or mark your sounds. If you found something that is nice and you want to reuse it, will save you a lot of time and also help you to develop your own style. And for like a deeper level of creating them, it takes a long time. You just have to sit in front of one synthesizer. Just limit yourself to one. Learn it as good as you can so that you know everything about it, and also learn how to create and shape sound. So for example, if you hear a pluggy trance synthesizer or arpeggiator, you need to know which synthesizer is best to recreate it and how to get there at least like 80, 90, 95% of the way. The rest is usually reverb, EQing, compression, delay. What's actually your vlog setup? I will do an entire vlog about it. It changed so much since the last time I did the vlog, and now I'm on vacations, so there won't be that much music content because I'm not taking my studio with me. I will still work, do business stuff and work with headphones, but I might actually take one day to show you the entire vlog setup. How I make a vlog, how I edit it, how I color grade it, how I do the audio, all these kind of things. If you're interested, just let me know in the comments and I will do vlogs for those topics. And the cam that I ordered was the A7 III. I was waiting for the A7S III, but this A7 III, it looks really good. Like the low light is like the S2, and it's way cheaper. I saved 1,400 euros, so it's an extremely good and affordable camera. Because as you know, my A7S1, I dropped it. So now I got the A6500, which is great, but it's like APS-C, small sensor, and I want the big full frame one for more dynamic range. and more background blur. When exactly do I apply compression to a sound? You would generally use compression mainly for reducing the dynamic. So let's say you have a singer that is singing in one take, really quiet and really loud, put a compressor on it. It will make the loud parts quiet and the overall signal loud again. So it's more equal, it doesn't stick out too much. That's the number one purpose for a compressor. But on a deeper level, it can be also for the sound. If you use a vintage compressor, it can be for the rhythm. It's hard to explain, you just have to try it out for yourself. It really depends also on the source material, but generally reducing dynamics, coloring, and the feel of it kind of. I can't explain it. Do you play an instrument, and do you think being able to play an instrument is an advantage to making EDM and house music? Yes, definitely. Playing an instrument is a huge, big role. If you can play one, it will take away half of making electronic music because you know the musical side. If you don't know it and produce, it will be twice as hard. I started out with having absolutely no knowledge about music theory. So I needed a lot longer than someone that actually plays an instrument or starts to play one as a kid. So if you're not musically trained, you can expect it to take twice as long. And I'm able to play the piano and the guitar, not good enough to play it in front of people on stage live, but good enough to play it for my music that is then on the computer, and I can fix any mistake that I made or re-record it 1,000 times. How big is the new studio exactly? It's over 200 square meters. I don't know how much it is in square foot, but it's around about 10 to 12 times bigger than my studio now, so it's big. Does the new studio cost more than your flat? Yes, it does. It costs more than the flat I'm living in, yes. It's crazy. I never thought this will ever happen. And it's not like easy for me to do it. It's hard, but it's possible. I calculated everything. It's definitely possible. Of course, with maybe problems, if something goes wrong, it might actually hurt me. But generally speaking, it is possible. So even Vanessa, she's very safe, let's just say safe. She's even agreeing that I should do it. Is a residence DJ a good option or freelancing? If you can get a residency, do it. It's save money throughout the year, do it, definitely. I would just advise take any gig you can get. It's so hard to get gigs, so I wouldn't even bother thinking about residency or not residency, just take all of the gigs you can get. The next question, I'm not going to answer, but I will still read it to you. Mac or Windows laptops, which is best for music production, mixing, mastering? Yeah, please have fun, discuss this in the comments. For me, it just doesn't matter. No one on this planet will ever say this song was produced on a Mac, this was produced on a Windows. There's a difference. There is none. Even between the DAWs. No way. How did you find that new studio space? As you know, my dad is selling those art pieces. So one of his customers, he knows someone that owns this entire place there, like the entire area with everything around it. And this was free. So I'm lucky. I'm getting it for a lot less than anyone else would get it, but it's still big, so it's still expensive. So it's still a risk, but I'm really looking forward to it. So will be fun. How many recording rooms, vocal booths and everything will you have in the new studio? I will have definitely one recording booth, maybe two. About the second one, I'm not sure, because I personally don't need that many recording sessions a year. I make maybe 8 tracks and 6 out of them are recorded by the artists themselves because it's too expensive for them to travel here. So I don't really need one, but I would still love to have at least one in the entire studio complex, so that I could rent it out to other people to use it. And studio rooms, there will be definitely two studio rooms, one small one big one recording booth. There will be one huge office room, a kitchen, a chill out room, one bathroom, 2 big hallways, and 2 parking spots. So those are all of the rooms of the new studio. I will show you everything once I get the keys and the signed contract. This will be done probably in 3 to 4 weeks, maybe in 6 weeks, the latest. I think the moving in part is happening on the 1st of July. When are you Funny. The next question is, when are you moving to the next studio? 1st of July. Next question. Hey John, I saw your studio video. Don't you think it's too big? Yeah, I saw a lot of people that were concerned it's too big and it's a too big step, but you don't know everything about it. I have plans for that bigger space. The bigger space means more opportunities. More opportunities mean maybe possibly more money. So I'm trying, at least in the first half year, to establish the studio in a way that it generates, because I have more space, more than I actually pay for it. I hope this will work out. Will be hard. I don't know if my concepts are really going to work, but I think they should. I think they should. But more on that really once I move in. The last one for today is, how do you afford that new big studio space? I might answer this in another vlog, because a lot of people always ask me, how do you make money? How much do you make? I don't really want to answer it. I think it's private, but if you're following this vlog already for a longer time, you know that pretty much exactly 1 year ago, I was completely broke, like really completely broke. I was minus, I don't know, 6,000 to 10,000 euros. Private debt and debt with the bank. And then half a year after I got rid of my management, I got to a point where it was break even again. And now the last half year I got up again and saved up a little bit so I can actually buy new stuff for the new studio. It's looking good. I don't even know myself how I made it in such a short time, but really the management was dragging me down big time. So getting rid of them released me and helped me a lot. And on top of that, I started working even more, because I didn't want to fail after getting rid of them. I wanted to kind of show that I'm able to do it myself even better. And I think I definitely did that. So really, really happy about the situation. I hope you're looking also forward to enjoy with me that new studio space. So that's pretty much it for today's vlog. If you want to send me your questions, Instagram is definitely the best place. Leaving a comment down below is even better. So yeah, that's just it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and more information about the new studio as soon as possible. I'm dying to show you the full thing and tell you everything about it, but as of now I still can't. So be a little patient. Believe me, being patient is one of my biggest problems. I'm dying to just show you everything, tell you everything, but soon, really, really soon. 'Cause you ain't got no. Good that we're finally outside after watching that wedding thing.
Actually, we didn't watch that much. You've seen more than I did.
No.